So today I'm going to show you how to create an email message that is also a social post, or that can be social posted. So to get started, we're just going to come to messages and say create new message. You could make your own if you're a real estate edition user and you wanted to do this with one of your listings. You could certainly do this for a listing or you could start with one of the new Panda templates. So for demonstration purposes, we're just going to go ahead and start with the template. Now, if you're with one of our enterprise level partners, you might see a template category over here, which is your broker edition or your organization edition. Okay, you may certainly use those templates as well if your broker has provided them for you. Everyone has access to the all-purpose category. We've got e-card, stationery, newsletter style, announcement style, event invites, and social networking promo. Now, not all of these templates are social friendly. For example, the e-stationery is not going to post extremely well to social networks because it's not possible for us to create behind the scenes social stuff based on a template that really you have to customize with your own message. So for social posting purposes, we do encourage you to certainly explore the e-card category here. Same with your broker. The e-cards are going to be the most social friendly. Okay. While we can't stop you from creating a social post out of something you make out of e-stationery, it might not look as fancy or as professional as you'd like it to. Okay, and there's just not much we can do about that. Like I said, because that message hasn't, that's a message you're designing. All right, so let's pretend though, for example, that we're going to get our holiday message for this year ready to go. So I'm going to choose the e-cards, and I'm going to choose winter, and I'm going to choose holidays and events. I could choose religious holidays if I wanted to be holiday specific. Christmas, Rosh Hashanah, Ramadan, Kwanzaa, Yule, etc. But I want to be all inclusive because all of my friends and associates and things that are going to be connected with me on Facebook and that I work with and things like that are we celebrate all different kinds of religions. So I don't want to be, in this case, religion specific. However, you can do whatever you like. Okay, so I would like to, I'm just going to choose this adorable Happy Holidays 1 template. I just got the holiday lights. And when you open it up, you'll see that it has, it's already got a message, right? And there's a separate video dedicated to different ways that you can customize this message if you like. You know that our messages are flexible. You can change the picture, you can change the words, you can basically make it your own. We're assuming for the social email and social video though that this is perfect and you've already edited it and it's just the way you want it. Okay, so our message, our email portion of our message is just the way that we want it. We're going to go ahead and save and continue. Then we're going to make a message name. You don't have to do that. You can leave the default message name, but 6 months from now when you're trying to find this message, it's not going to be easy. So I'm just going to call this holiday email and social 2018. So when I come back later, I can find it quickly. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make an email subject line. I'm going to make it short and sweet, professional, to the point. It's not all caps. It doesn't have 23 exclamation points. It doesn't bait and switch. And it's not 4 sentences long. So we have the best chance of staying out of the spam folder. You can update your from name. You can update your from email address. You can update your reply to email if you want to. All right, so you can select your contacts. We have separate videos on how to select contacts, but let's just say this one, I want it to go to my ABC group, which includes my holiday email people. I could also add contacts here if I knew that there was a contact that wasn't in this group, but I still wanted them to receive this message. I could look for that person. Contacts on the right, I could copy and paste, or I could go ahead and say override settings above and send to everybody. If you click this box, any choices you made up here won't matter. It'll go to everybody. Okay, so once you have your contacts selected that you want to receive the email portion, go ahead and save and continue. And then you're going to choose the social networks to which you want to post. You can choose some social networks or all of your social networks. It doesn't matter. And by the way, you can have multiple Facebook profiles, Facebook pages, LinkedIn's, and Twitter's here. You could have 32 accounts in here if you so choose. Okay. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to choose a Facebook and a Twitter account, right? And then I'm going to come down here. And you also could, if you noticed in here, oops, I wanted to send this to my Mary Smith Facebook page, and I forgot to authenticate it. You could go here and authenticate that if you wanted. However, we've got all the social networks that we want. So now we're going to compose our social message. This is the portion that's going to appear as your personal comment about whatever it is that you're posting. So I'm going to say, wishing all our friends, family, and associates a safe and happy holiday season and prosperous new year. Okay. You don't have to put a personal comment, but it looks kind of silly if it's just a link, right? And not really personalized. So go ahead and type something out, just a quick message. Hey, look at this link, or this is really interesting, or whatever, make it personal. Type something in there so that to grab your social people's attention. All right, so we made our personal comment. Now we're going to come down here. We're going to choose our options. These are either or, okay? You can choose insert a link pointing to the email contents of this message, which is exactly what we're doing in this case. In the other options are in a URL of your choice, which if you wanted to link to www.ilovehorses.com, you certainly could, but then your email portion would be moot. Or there is no link needed. This is just a personal comment. So if you were just saying, hey, happy holidays, and you were all done and there was no email portion, use that one. But this one, we do want to link to that email page that we chose and or massaged. Okay, so now it's going to show you the preview, and this information is coming from the background of the template that we have created. Okay, so we're going to make sure that it says something appropriate. Okay, so that's all you need to do. You're going to see that it inserted as a link up here. You need to leave that in. If you take that away, then your link goes away and this won't be there. Okay, so the last thing that you want to do is make sure you have not run out of characters. Okay, if you type a really long personal comment, then you might run out of characters, and you don't want to do that because then your link might not work. Okay, so make sure that you haven't run out of characters and go ahead and save and continue. All right, so you could at this point either save this message as a draft, send it now, or schedule it for a later delivery time. So let's say for the email purpose that because this is actually March, I obviously don't want to send this right now. So I wanted to come and go ahead and select and send this in the middle of December, okay? And I want to send it at 8 o'clock a.m. on December 18th. All right, and now for this part, let's pretend it is December 18th, and I do want to go ahead and send this now. So I'm going to say social send now. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because I want to show you what it's going to look like once it posts. Okay, so now that we see that the message has posted, we're going to come over here. We're going to look at our Twitter account, right? And here is the message that we just created, okay? And if you click on the link, you're going to see your message that you created with whatever it is here that you either left alone or updated the way that you wanted, right? It's going to insert your contact information, right? And then we're going to take a look and see what it looks like on our Facebook page. I'm going to bring my Facebook page over here for y'all. And here is our social post that we made, right? Wishing a wonderful holiday season. When you click on it, there it is. Okay, so that's how we create email messages associated with social messages.